Okay, and here we go again. Welcome to part, what is this, part 9? Yeah. Welcome to part 9 of L.A Noire, and let's just jump straight into it.
The guy's had enough.
Whoops. Sorry, my dude. Alright, this is the Naked City case. So last part we did, what was it? Reefer Madness and the setup, which was fun. Two well-made cases.
You seem distracted.
Hey, Central Unit. Citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information.
Is that right here?
Central Unit.
Let's do this. Why not?
LAPD, ma'am. Are you all right?
That lowlife! That filthy lowlife!
What happened?
I was standing ready to get off and I heard a click. His camera. That pervert took a picture of my... up my...
Which way did he go?
There! That's him! Right there!
Look at this guy.
Ah, fuck.
I love it.
Go on, Phelps. Get after creeper.
I love it. It's hilarious. What? Did you see that car? Just like jumped through the air.
Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road.
This guy's crazy. So,
Get in
I'm
close
thinking
and steer him off the tar.
with this stream, this upload, hopefully we can, oh god damn it, hopefully we can get into arson and start our arson cases. No, I hope I didn't hurt that guy. Have we lost him? There he is. So yeah, going into arson would be fun. Hopefully we can get there today. Investigate some fires. Oh, fuck. Is he not dead?
Put your hands and see them. You're under arrest for public indecency. Ah, Christ.
That's great. Okay, well, that's one more creeper off the streets. Job well done. Okay, start the Naked City. Can I run this guy down?
You should have moved! Get out of the way next time!
Just get in the car, Roy.
Move,
Stop
you
fucking
idiot.
around. He's bleeding. That's for all the crooked shit you do. That's hilarious. I didn't realize you could run over your partners. I think I just found my new favorite thing to do.
Hey!
Okay, so I wonder what this case is all about. The Naked City. I'm guessing it's got something to do with... Oh, wait. At the end of the last stream, the guy said... Our chief said that there was a woman found overdosed on morphine. So... Another morphine-related case? Which is interesting, because
any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2.
We know...
Identify.
Code 2, okay. We know that Courtney Sheldon is responsible. They got all the morphine from somewhere. And he gave it to Mickey Cohen, to distribute, but he just put it on the streets and now a whole heap of people are dying. So we know where it all came from. It's going to be interesting when we actually catch up with Courtney. Unless he dies first. I hope he doesn't. Seems like a nice kid. Murder scene, 2:26 p.m.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Thanks.
Second floor, apartment 6. Okay, thank you, officer. Apartment 6. Okay, this is it here. Hey!
You made homicide. That I did. Good to see you.
I like
fellas.
this guy.
You two want a hug? Or can we go?
Hey! It's a
Relax,
reunion.
Rusty.
26 years old,
That's kinda
fashion
cool.
model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. It's closed.
Here, here.
He hasn't
Mal
changed.
is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure, go right ahead.
It's good to see some friendly faces for once. I'm so sick of this Roy guy. It's fucking... Not liking him. Okay, well. As always, we're just gonna have a look around first.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know
Haskell
anyone
and
over
Shaw.
45 who would wear one.
So, is that... What do you say, a smoking jacket? Is that hers, or...? I guess this is... It looks like a woman's apartment.
Looks like barbiturates.
Barbiturates. It's also like sleeping pills and stuff. Is that Japanese?
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Yeah, what is that? Oh.
We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Dr. Stoneman. He's got some explaining to do. Okay. Interesting. So now we're on to sleeping pills. I thought it was morphine.
Don't think this is anything.
Like a bowl of cornflakes.
It doesn't appear to be connected. I don't think so.
Okay, so I'm guessing we're gonna talk to this lady. Before we do that, let's have a look. Some pictures.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Blank. So I'm guessing one of these is gonna have something in the back.
There's been a modeling assignment.
Ah,
It's a place to start.
how would you pronounce that? Desan? Sign, Desine? I'm working Tuesday 11 to 4. Now come keep me company, ask for Miss Randall. Interesting.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Okay, that's too. Okay, Miss Randall. Okay, I think we can check the body now.
Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
Do you hear that sound when I move the neck? Maybe if you've got you can hear it, but it is just, oh. It sounds like bones like creaking and cracking. Like, ugh.
A very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Black sapphire ring. Interesting.
Bruising
she's
on the
been bitten?
forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Okay.
Doesn't look like anything.
I didn't see any syrettes while looking around, but they could be like outside.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
Henderson.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Okay, Virginia Reynoldson, age 54, maid and housekeeper. Okay.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
I want to get this case's... She upset. She did have... It was a men's smoking jacket. Waist-length velvet smoking jacket. Okay, I might use... no more than usual, 65.5% of players. I'm just going to remove one. Depression.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, but if you're the maid and the housekeeper, you would have noticed the sleeping pills.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
Yeah.
You've seen the pill box, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
I don't think it does, right? I mean, maybe like an actress would make good money, but I can't imagine a model back then being able to afford that sort of stuff. So maybe she had a boyfriend, would explain the men's smoking jacket. Oops, sorry about
Did
that.
Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Man, why are you lying to me?
Men friends, Mrs. Reynoldson. Spill it.
Oh,
I will
the
not
jacket.
spread gossip about Miss Julia. She was very nice to me.
I don't care if she was the Virgin Mary's sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
I just said the fucking jacket in the bedroom. And I get that wrong, man. Ugh. It's disappointing.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Okay. She says perfectly fine. She's obviously lying. I don't think I have any evidence to accuse her of any different. I'm gonna try the bad cop again. I want to save some points for later.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson.
Damn it.
You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
I was so close. If only I just thought about that for a second. So obviously the jacket. So Carruthers said look for
We'll take a look
Surratt's.
around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
So are they working together now?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Okay. Wait. The investigation music's still going. Oh? What is this? Well, that was lucky.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
I think our work is done here.
So what, you just stick that in your arm and squeeze?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
The music's still going though. Okay, it stopped. Cool. Well, it's very, very interesting. Two men held her down. Before we confront the doctor, I want to rule out... maybe the doctor could have some information. Let's go to the dress store first. And then we'll confront the doctor. See what he's got to say.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
Yeah.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
I like Rusty though. Although he's a bit of a misogynist, he's still... I prefer him over Roy, any day. Okay. I hope I'm doing the order right. Just feel like... See, I feel like, the doctor might give us some information about her personal life, which might help here. But then we might be able to find something here that we can catch the doctor out on, you know what I mean? So we'll just start
Well,
here.
hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Here?
No, let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
Sorry about that.
She was found dead this morning.
Okay, victim's employment history. So this is the store owner. 42. She hasn't given us her name. Strange.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a
Nice.
fortune. He must really love you.
Henry. Okay, so this is Heather Swanson, 22 years old, fashion model and friend of Julia. Okay, so she's a friend. A relationship.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Yeah, who's this Henry character?
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Okay. Informed of Mr. Henderson.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She seems like she doesn't actually know.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Yeah, not anymore. Very interesting. So, we've got a Mr. Henderson, we've got Henry Arnett. Who'd the coat belong to? Oh! I know this song. Do pistol back. And this is Bing Crosby. And the Andrews Sisters. Sorry, just got a bit distracted by the song. Alright, Mr. Henderson and Henry Arnett. Okay. Let's go see Mr. Stoneman. Oh my god, dude, come on.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Okay. What did I say? Richer, cleaner, and bolder. The finest tobacco in America. Smoke Vela, the cigarettes most doctors prefer. What? Filter tip cigarettes. Smoke the cigarette most doctors prefer. Okay. Times really have changed.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Yeah, that's the truth. Good. Stoneman, 505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
Muller and Associates. So I've seen that name before in one of the apartments. Muller, or was it Mueller? Can't remember. 505.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
I'm just in pain here. No big deal, I can wait. I'm in pain.
Dr. Stoneman?
Fucking great.
You're investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Well, I mean, it's a murder investigation, so I'm pretty sure you can just drop that shit. Dr. Stoneman, age 56, prescribing physician for Julia Randall. See what he's got to say.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
No, that's not true. Because, where is it? This. July 46. What's the date? Do we have a date here? Do we know what date it is? Okay, yeah, he's not telling the truth. Let's accuse him.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
So he's already lying. Like, why wouldn't you just come clean, man?
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine?
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Interesting. Okay, so if we ask about the sleeping pills, well, he just said she had sleeping pills. If we ask him about them and she's like, oh no, I can't tell you anything prescribed for trouble sleeping, depression. Okay.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
No. No, I don't believe that either. 99.1. So it has to be lying, right? Like just bad cop.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Oh man. So far we've got all questions right except for one. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's this? No, what's that red thing? Can't look at that.
Maybe if... No. Nope.
Okay, that's just soap.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Okay. Something also I wanted to mention this. Something I really like about these games is that even though I'm in like an interior space, the outside world keeps moving. Like it's not like Skyrim, you know, when you enter somewhere and it actually takes you to a different location, like a proper interior location, like a dungeon or something like that. In this case, it's all just no loading screens, one big open world. It just fucking blows my mind sometimes. You the guy
Hurts
with the
to walk,
pain.
hurts to sit down, and now I got policemen riding me like I'm a criminal. Get lost.
Yeah, that's him.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work.
Okay,
And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks
So-
and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Interesting. So the doctor was lying to us for whatever reason. And now we're going to check out the autopsy report, see what Carruthers has to say. Okay, sorry about that. I keep getting interrupted. Just trying to chill out and play some L.A Noire, you know? Keep getting... yeah. Interrupted. So, morgue is this way. It's the same kind of layout as the other morgue.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Matt.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Scratch marks? It looks like he got attacked by a fucking werewolf. Jesus. Like, I can see where he got hit in the head where it's like caved in, but It's like those 3 huge scratches across his face. Her nails didn't look that freaking... It's not like Wolverine or Freddy Krueger. Imagine if her eyes just like shifted down. Just like, hello. What do we got?
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
Interesting.
Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Guy's such a dick. Is that it there? Okay. He's in a suit, so he's got money.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
See the way he looked then? Okay, Henry Arnett, age 27, fiancé of Heather Swanson and friend of Julia Randall. Okay.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Didn't, Didn't Heather Swanson say that Henry knew Julia? Like, that's how Julia and Heather met? He introduced them? Like, he knew Julia first before he knew Heather. Well, it's gonna be good cop or bad cop. I think we'll ask the community. Oh, hey man. How you doing? Okay, it's good to see you back here. How'd work go? I think we'll ask the community on this one, I think. Bad cop, okay. I don't know though, because he's giving me a straight look. It just works pretty good, man. How are you? Yeah, I'm good, dude. Good, that's good work, went well. It's always good when work isn't a pain in the ass.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
I thought so. I thought so.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Weren't privy to the details, hey? Well... Yeah, relations. Yeah. Yeah. So did he say that was before he was engaged? Yes, we had relations. So I wonder if that was going on while he was engaged. The sneaky devil. I think I'll just bad cop him again. Yeah, because I don't think I have any evidence here. There is that, but it's hard to say if that was his.
Spill it, Henry. You know
Damn it.
nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
I don't like this guy. I don't like him at all.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Oh, this guy. Okay, I might just use another intuition point here. Yeah, okay, well that's easy.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
That bum took a swipe at me, put him down in my sap.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
Yeah, he is hard to read. Very
That
hard to
son
read.
of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Yeah, it was that second question that got me.
He's in that car at the lights.
Because I don't know if it was we could have the Henderson.
He was squirming like a
Henderson
worm
question.
in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Man, he's flying.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
I never understood that, like, people who lie about serving. Like, what have you got to gain? Like, I guess you just want the respect of other people. But it'd be so easy to catch somebody out on something like that. I've seen like a bunch of YouTube videos where, you know, YouTubers confront people lying about it and, you know, you're a piece of shit, you shouldn't fucking lie about this, you're a disgrace. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't. You know, you're taken away from the people that actually do serve, because they're not going to come home and be like real proud of it.
Where are you taking us?
You're going to come
Henry?
home and you're going to want to forget about it.
Whoa,
I would
back
imagine,
off
anyway.
before we get made.
Be a horrible thing to talk about. Killing people and watching people die.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Yeah, exactly. War damages most people, so no one's coming home flexing it. Yeah, exactly. You come home broken, you'd want to talk about anything else. Like, my pop was in the Navy, and he got taken to prisoner of war camp, and he'd never talk about it to his children, like my father and stuff. He'd never mention it, unless he was really drunk, and then he'd kind of break down. But yeah, he wouldn't go around being like, "Yep, I was in the war."
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned.
What did he...
I'll stick with him.
Yeah.
See how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Interesting. I wonder what he spent the money on. I wonder what he's going to spend the money on. Go incognito. Okay, let's close some distance. Please don't turn around, please don't turn around.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Yeah, you've got to be a mega piece of shit to fake something like that. Oh yeah. The biggest piece of shit, man, like... Yeah. There should be some sort of like punishment if you do get caught. Like maybe not jail, but maybe like community service or something. So it's like, yeah, now you can actually work for your country. Maybe not fight for it, but you've at least got to make up for being such a scumbag. Did he go down there? Okay, yeah, there he is. Hawaii.
That's right, Mexico City.
Is he trying?
One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now.
Oh.
Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
He's trying to leave? That's very suspicious.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
What did he get?
My God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
I think there might be something like that in the States, but I don't think it really gets involved. Yeah, it'd be hard to like to prove, I guess, if someone was doing it. Yeah, I could see why it'd be really hard to enforce something like that. What's that say? Dearest Beverly, with love and affection, always. Is that a J? Maybe Julia? Maybe it was Julia's. Interesting. Okay.
11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, K.
Interesting.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood Station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Okay, we just
Any
heard
luck with
that.
the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay. How many cases in Vice are you now? There was... what was the one after the Quarter Moon murders? I can't even remember now. I think this is... Earlier I did Reefer Madness.
Old Henry's looking
this
as
is my
guilty as
fourth.
a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
Phelps!
Yeah, so I believe this is my fourth Vice case. Yeah, I can't... struggling to remember what the,
484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street.
the first Vice
Unit
case
handle
was.
Code 3 identified.
Is there a way to check? Doesn't look like it. Being log. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is my fourth case. Nice. Vice is super fun. Except for Roy. Yeah. Oh, dude, it was funny as I found out I have a new favorite thing to do. Get out. Can I make him get out? Can I pull out a gun? He's not getting out. Okay, that sucks. Yeah. My new favorite thing is just running him over. Because I don't think he can die. So you just sit there just backing into him.
There goes a week's wages!
There's all blood all over the ground, it's amazing. I'm sure I'll be able to do it when we leave the police station here. Extremely satisfying.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you.
Yeah, extremely satisfying
Here
is
you
an
go.
understatement.
Thanks.
It's just the best.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Okay, wireless radio. Oh, it's right there. And the sapphire ring. Huh. What else are people selling? Crystal decanter, crystal drinking glass. Hardbound Bible. Someone sold a Bible for $250? Whoa. Bond certificates. wood case radio. That's pretty cool. Or is that... Oh no, they confiscated the Bible and 250 cash. He is so universally disliked, I love it, yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see where it goes. Like, I hope, it'd be nice if he gets, you know, locked up or something like that.
Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Okay, is that it? Oh, and the ring too.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Beverly. Okay, so it was reported stolen by Beverly? Because I think Beverly was the maid. If I got that right? Let me just check. I just want to keep tabs. No, that was Virginia. Who's Beverly? Interesting. Oh wait, I'm missing something. So... what's this thing? Nothing.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Huh, oh, okay. Very interesting. Yeah, no one likes a crooked cop. Yeah, I know, right. It was cool before we, at the start of this case, the Naked City, we went into the apartment where the, where Julia Randall was found dead, and, Bukowski and, what's his name? Rusty. They were there. It was nice. It was like a little reunion. Some friendly faces for once. I'm so sick of seeing Roy's face. Okay, I still haven't found everything. Wait, what's the evidence here? I'm missing something. Men's jacket. The black sapphire ring. Pearl ring. Fabergé cigarette case. Pretty sure we found most of this stuff, right? Maybe there is a fountain pen.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Okay, cool.
Advice?
Okay. We check out this Eastern broad and see if we can make the link between the burglars and Arnett.
Okay. Now's my chance to run him over. I just hope he doesn't get in before I do. Okay, yes. Alright, put it away. Yes. Yes.
Get these people.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, come on.
I'm hitting him with his own car.
What? You didn't see me?
Can I trap him? Oh, you can kill him? Shit. Whoops. Well, hey, at least there's one crooked cop off the street. Yeah, it's awesome seeing Bukowski again. Lovely, got promoted to homicide. Yeah. Oh no. Ah, it's okay. At least you know what we're looking for.
Car 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K.
Is it market? No, I gotta mark it.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy LeBlanc was Patrolman Fred Wallace, who's working a shift on Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
Okay, cool.
A one-way ticket
Totally
to
worth it.
Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
Totally
I can
worth
think
it.
of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Any of the vicinity officer needs assistance.
So
1825 North Highland Avenue.
you can run him over.
Highland Avenue. Unit to handle code 2 identify.
You just can't park on his head, which is understandable. I don't think there's many people out there that could walk away from that. But as soon as I leave the station again, I'm gonna hit him again. Just a couple of times. Because yeah, it is amazing.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you.
Yeah, seeing Bukowski again was good.
Here you
And
go.
yeah, he got promoted to homicide, and he's working with Rusty.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Is it Galloway or Calloway? Or...
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Yeah, I wish we could all like team up, like Three's Company, you know, and go out and bust
Julia
people. That'd be
Randall's
awesome.
ring. It's here.
Okay, what else was there? There was the pearl earring. Oh, the pearl ring.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
And the silver pill
Seems
box.
Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Yeah, Bukowski, he's probably my favorite partner so far, because Rusty's kind of like, you know, he's a bit of a sexist, beats on women, divorced 3 times, you know, he's that kind of guy from back in the 40s. Bukowski's just pretty nice dude. Alright, one for the road.
Hope they don't get my number.
Okay, that'll do it. That's for being a dick. Yeah, Bukowski, definitely, probably my favorite so far. Although, my favorite character in the whole game so far is the, that Irish, was he like chief of police or something? Roy screams of pain. Yeah. Music to my ears.
Any Central Unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name was, but
what are you doing?
I think he might have been the chief of police. He was the guy who kept calling me Boyo. And then there was that time I failed the investigation. He screamed at me. He's like, "Get back in there and get a confession." Yeah, he was fucking awesome.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
I mean, I like Phelps, but he's kind of strange sometimes. Like, you'll do good cop, and he'll like raise his voice and start yelling. It's like, it's not the response I expected. Those are the other dudes.
You're pretty brave for a kid, man. Find some cover. I got you now, motherfucker.
I wish I had some grenades.
Keep moving.
No. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I love that guy too, yeah. He's freaking awesome.
How long do you think you can
Yeah,
hold out?
He's definitely got anger issues, man. I don't know if it's on, like... Look at this guy. I don't know if it's on purpose. Because he went to the war and he's come back and he's always been power hungry, I guess. You know,
Thanks.
not super power
Outstanding
hungry,
warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some
He wants to be a
information.
hero.
Ever heard of a
I
burglar
guess
goes by
that's-
the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered.
Oh.
He picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
Willie.
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Willie. Okay.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Yeah, could be. Sounds about right. I love all the old advertisements. America's finest beer. Saw a sign before that said, oh, it was like a cigarette advertisement that was like, it's the cigarette that your doctor prefers, or something like that. It's like, oh, how times have changed. Didn't there used to be like ads back in the day where like kids were smoking Marlboros and stuff? Crazy. Be interesting to know like the statistics back then for lung cancer and emphysema. I mean, it'd probably be higher today just because more people have access to cigarettes like that.
Nice house.
Fucking everywhere.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
What would I mind?
Roy
young
wanted-
man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Yeah.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Old ads, stuff like that make me laugh in a morbid way. Like, it's fucked up. Things have changed so much, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to look up like a compilation of just like those really old ads. Get a good chuckle out of them. Wealthy burglary victim, age 61, Mrs. Eavestrom. That's a cool last name.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective.
Ugh, she's freaky.
A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. a Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Well, we know that's just not true because it's worth like 10,000. Okay, we'll call her out on that. I don't know why we need to do it, but we will.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eastrom?
Who do you think you are, making heinous accusations in my own home?
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied?
Ah.
My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Who's your daughter's boyfriend? Your daughter must be like in her 40s, mid-30s maybe.
Maria, I think we'd best get this officer a drink to get him moving. He looks rather gormless.
Goddamn old women.
Maria,
Freaky man.
I think we'd best get this officer a drink
What?
to get him moving.
She's not even
He
speaking.
looks rather gormless. Maria, I think we'd best get this officer a drink. to
She's
get him
broken.
moving. He looks rather gormless.
It's the dementia. The dementia's set in.
Maria, I think we'd
Oh,
best
no.
get this officer a drink to get him moving. He
Stop.
looks rather gormless.
Can I get out of this? Am I in a loop here?
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
What is happening? He looks rather gormless. She looks rather gormless, eh? Okay, so she wants to know what was recovered. She seems pretty set on that.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social
Gormless.
function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met
Yeah,
my
what?
daughter.
This morning.
What the hell?
Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Yes, it is. Okay, so all the pieces are starting to fall in place now. They know Dr. Stoneman, which is interesting.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Yeah. That's the sad truth. Oh, look at this area. This is new. Phelps is such a no bullshit kind of guy. I love it, hey. Just that whole like Now that's quite the accusation. Yes, it is. Let's go talk to your fucking fiance. He's got some explaining to do. Yeah, Phelps is he's a good protagonist. There's definitely worse out there. I mean, Rockstar have a way of crafting good protagonists, though. Like, especially Arthur Morgan, even Carl Johnson, Tommy Vercetti. Like, just, yeah. Good characters to, like, be in the shoes of. Especially John Marston, can't forget him. I mean, the first Red Dead Redemption's probably one of my favorite games of all time. Oh, definitely in like top 5. Might even play that after this, like once I'm finished streaming this game. Because, oh, that game's just timeless. Like, such a tragic story. Although it would be good to play Red Dead 2 first, and then straight into Red Dead, so it's all just one cohesive story. But I mean, Red Dead 2 is quite a long game. A lot longer than the original. Yeah, Rockstar makes amazing single-player games when it comes to online. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like GTA Online has just... It's turned into a monster. Like, it used to be fun when it first came out, you know, like playing GTA with your friends. Like, yeah, this is how it always should have been. But then they just took it one step further, and then again and again and again. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to watch that. Yeah, sweet. Well, I might do that then. Yeah, fuck you.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Oh. Achievement. Get to Henry Arnett's apartment without damaging the car. Huh, okay. Yeah, I mean, even
Welcome,
Red
sir.
Dead Online.
I'm sorry, are you a resident?
Do I look like a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Yeah, which left this one? Yeah, Red Dead Online, same sort of thing. It was fun for the first like couple of weeks, but it was freaking empty as.
Isn't this just nice and awkward?
Like when, yeah, just there wasn't many activities to do. The story was kind of lacking, and it was fun riding around with your friends.
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case. Go on, get
Put
out.
your hands in the air!
Is this Jimmy LeBlanc?
Give it up!
This must be Jimmy.
LAPD!
Or is it... Where am I going? Or is it Willie?
Don't make me
Could be this
chase
Willie
you!
guy. Oh no. Not the hat. Way. Okay. Oh. Did I just become the next murder victim?
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Yeah.
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming round, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing
Popped
something,
up. What does that
Henry?
mean? Is he drunk or on pills or something? Yeah, there's his ticket.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Okay. Let's look around your apartment. He's got a freaking katana on the wall. Yeah, Red Dead Online had so much potential, but since it wasn't pulling any... Yeah. It's sad, like... I wanted the same sort of thing with Red Dead Online. Well, maybe not the same, but what is this?
I doubt it.
I was kind of hoping for like a story-based multiplayer experience, like GTA Online. Like I can't remember. I know it had kind of a storyline, like you're doing missions for like, what was his name, Simone or Simon, something like that, and then waited around for what felt like years for Heist to come out, and then when they finally came out, it was just like, you've lost me. You took way too long.
Not much help.
Plus, like, what really fucking annoyed me most was that Mount Chiliad Easter egg. Like, yeah. Me and my friends really thought that was gonna go somewhere cool. I think it did. I remember someone saying with the heists, like, there's some sort of base under Chiliad. But I was expecting, like, single-player DLC. Not like they just resolve it online. Like, yeah, on the online mode. Like, that's not what I wanted. I wanted aliens and all that weird shit. Yeah, I guess they
Incidental.
just took too long for me. But I mean, yeah, same with Red Dead Online. It only came out like a month after the game, but it was just empty. There was nothing to do. Yeah, I know what you mean. It dragged on for way too long. I lost interest as well. Yeah. I think now it's mainly just like really young kids that play it. Like, I think I played it because it came out on Game Pass, and I went back and I gave it a go. And it was just horrible, man.
I'm sure this means much.
Just kids just ruined it. Like, the experience was just it felt like Minecraft, like an online Minecraft or something. I don't know, Roblox or some shit. This community made up of children. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I mean, yeah, children these days are just fucking shocking, man. Okay, let's see what he's got to say for himself about the burglary ring.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
He says it so straight. Like you said, he's hard to read. What evidence do we have here? I might have to pull out a 38% of players, so it's got to be an accusation then. I think it's gonna be the list. Right? Yeah, it is the list, because everything that he had in possession
was on that, in his possession, was on that list. Oh yeah, it's pretty much impossible to play GTA Online anymore, unless you're just messing around with friends. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. And I mean, I'm hard pressed even finding any of my friends that want to play it anymore. They've all moved on to you know, other things. Mainly Sea of Thieves, actually. Like, I think most of my friends play that now.
You won't let me leave until we finish this, detective. So you'd best get on with it.
Yeah, we're gonna accuse him.
You're lying, Henry. How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
Because everything you gave to your lady friends was on a stolen items list.
I thought as much. Shouldn't you
What?
be calling me an ambulance or something?
Wait, what? That makes no sense, because... Hang on. The chick there, what's her name, like Heather, her pearl engagement ring is stolen. He gave that to her. Julia Andrews' black sapphire ring was stolen. I'm pretty sure he gave that to her.
Won't let me
Yeah,
leave
Sea of
until we
Thieves
finish
is
this, detective. So you'd best get
with
on
Game
with it.
Pass. Yeah, it sure is. I think I've spent the last like 6-7 months of my life just playing that. I got to Pirate Legend, and then the seasons came in. And I was kind of like, oh, I just don't want to do the grind for just these silly little items. Yeah, I don't get that. That should have been it. And plus the Fabergé, the gold Fabergé cigarette case, he hocked it in. So he's been in possession of 3 stolen items that were all on that one list, and that didn't work?
Why
Very,
did
very
Reed and
interesting.
LeBlanc kill Julia Randall? I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
Wait, Julia was at the head of it? She was the leader? I don't believe that. Game Pass is definitely making a case for me to buy the next gen. Yeah, it is good, man. Like $15 a month. That's Australian. I don't know what that would be for you guys. Probably like, you know, $10 or around there. $10 a month. Yeah, it is a really good incentive. See, I've always been kind of an Xbox guy, so it was just awesome when it came out. I was like, oh sweet. And then you could merge, you know, the only thing is that the multiplayer still isn't free. You still... No, hang on. You can't even buy... Can you still buy, like, gold? And stuff like that? Because... Yeah, you need gold for multiplayer and to, like, play with friends, even to party up. You don't need that with PS... I know the PSN's free.
Finish this, detective. So you'd best get on with it.
It's only a matter of time. Didn't the PlayStation 5 have not 5, PSN had some kind of... No, it wasn't like the Game Pass, but you know, you got like X amount of games for free every like month or something like that. I can't remember what that was called. This was years ago though. But yeah, the Games Pass is good. There's some great games on there. A lot of good multiplayer. Plus, yeah, if you get the ultimate subscription, it's like, yeah, you get the gold and the Game Pass for like $15 a month. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But like that's the thing. I want to get a PS5 just to play like, because I'm sure From Software are gonna bring out some kind of like I want to play the remake of Demon Souls for one. I know you can play it on PS4, but you know PS5 would be good. And I'm sure you know, yeah, PlayStation Plus. That was it. Yeah, yeah, that was it. Julia told the others that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it'd be good. I wish I could like share my like just my home screen instead of just the game, so I could like you get a look at all the games with Games Pass. But I suppose you can just do that online anyway. But yeah, there's some goodies. Plus, you get like 3 free games a month with it as well on top of that. So yeah, there's plenty of content, man. Like, it's just, yeah. It's,
You won't
you know
let
when
me
like,
leave until we've finished this, detective. So you'd best get on with it.
yeah, give me a second. You remember when you'd go out, like you go to EB Games or something like that, and you'd come home, or you just have a stack of games, and it's like, I don't know what to play. There's just so many, like I can't choose. That's literally what it's like all the time. Like I felt like having less games made it easier to pick one, if that makes any sense. Now it's just too much. The choice is like, yeah, just scattered. You're like, oh fuck, what do I do? Great exclusives. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that I really want to play that. That's another one of those, plus Bloodborne as well. What else? Yeah, there's a few. I think the new Ratchet, and there's a remake of Ratchet and Clank. Oh, something was it? I think that's a PS exclusive. Which yeah, I absolutely love.
You wanted Julia Randall out of your life.
Why would he want
Love to
that?
give that a go.
Julia was our friend.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart. They were the Bonnie and Clyde of society burglars. He met you and realized he didn't have to steal anymore. He could just mooch from you. He needed Julia out of the way.
Julia was insatiable. She didn't care about anyone, not the least me. She was never going to go back to the poverty she came from. I wanted it to stop.
Okay. Yeah, so many games, so little time. So I'm not so sure now, like, maybe this guy, he is like, he's a crook, like he's a burglar and shit. But I don't know if he was capable of murdering her. It was probably that Jimmy LeBlanc guy and the Willie character that
You won't let me
I've heard
leave
a
until
little
we've
bit about.
finished this, detective. So you'd best get on with it.
Not doing too well with this investigation.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
You have to change your story again, because now you said, yeah, Henderson. He lives out of town, back east somewhere, or something like that. I might have to use an intuition point here. I feel like, see, 67%. There is no Henderson, he reckons. 2 suspects. There is no Henderson. Maybe it's like I'm just gonna go with feel like this would be a perfect time to accuse him and have evidence, but I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something here. Which is unfortunate. Nevertheless, let's just use an intuition point, see what it gives us. Ah, damn, it's an accusation, so tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by if only you'll tell the truth. Oh, there is no Henderson. I'm gonna have to accuse him.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
The list. He doesn't keep a list, but we do. That has to be it, right? But how does that prove Henderson in any way? I'm gonna try this for a second time. Come on, please, please, please.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. Do you want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Oh, there we go.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Oh, that's the worst feeling, honestly, when you know they're lying but you don't know what the evidence is. Oh, I know, right? Usually there's like a little, like a buzzword in their response, like when you accuse them, then they'll be like, what, you don't have a list? Or like, you know, like, I never kept a list. It's like, oh, okay. So like, we have a list, or there's always, but sometimes it's not even that. But yeah, it's a really bad feeling. Nice, yeah. Got him. Yeah, let's go bust the good doctor.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
Oh, where am I going? Okay. So the good doctor's got some explaining to do. Also, I want to know. Sorry, I want to know what's going on with this Fontaine dude. Haven't seen a newspaper in a while.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Where was... yeah, there it is.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in. I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Damn. Oh,
Didn't see that
shit.
coming.
Whoa. Wow.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, detective.
That was wild.
You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
This poor lady just witnessed her, I guess, you know, they were friends. Just commit suicide. That's, yeah, that was wild. I didn't expect it. I saw the open window, and I was like, yeah, no, he's not.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
Quite the romantic, fellas. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told. Thank God I didn't
I wish
park
there was
there.
That's that cop.
This Roy guy
Seems like
is a
decent
piece
guy.
of shit. I wish there was a first-person mode. The blood's like pooled. It's like running down the side. That's... Man. Can I drive this car? That's quite tragic. Well, I guess now he doesn't have to be around when we tell his wife and kids, you know, that he wasn't a very nice person and he was involved in burglaries and he was in love with one of his patients and, you know, he thought it's... That's a cowardly way of doing it though, like, you did the crime, man, you gotta man up. If you're not prepared for the consequences, then don't do it in the first place.
He's around
Roy
here
is a
somewhere.
gigantic
A
knob.
big guy.
Yeah.
Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this, the kids around here
Here they
say he
are.
plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
Are they still there?
A harmonica playing
Dudes.
wrestler. That's a weird one.
They still got the same
He
car.
knits as well.
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
That's the Nash, right? Because I remember Roy being like, you can't drive that Nash. Yeah, Nash. Can I talk to Rusty?
I'll say hello to the skipper for you. For now, follow up on the narco angle.
That's cool they have the boys. Fuck yeah, the boys. Yeah, it's cool you can talk to them. I can hear a harmonica. Ooh.
Wilson
That is
Reed,
smooth.
LAPD, give yourself up.
Wait, so this was the guy that was in the this is Willie Reed. Oh wait, what? Oh. This is the guy in Henry's apartment that knocked us out. Very interesting. Finally, Roy's doing the chase for once. I can't turn the camera fast enough. Oh no, what's gonna happen here? Go on, up you go. You fucking slack ass.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Wait, the son of a bitch.
How the fuck? There's no way he's still alive.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Julia Randall lived fast and died young, sending one man to jail and 3 to the morgue. Shame, really. But I guess that's just how some things go. That's just how, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. 4 stars, so that was the Naked City case. I rather liked that one. Yeah, it was good.
We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
Oh, fuck.
It's over, Cole.
Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
Fuck.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to first lieutenant.
Can you still do that? Like, can you just promote people on the spot without it going through a process, I wonder? Manifest Destiny. My Twitch app crashed right when the dude started trying to cap
Earl
Cole
Phelps.
for interrupting
A
his
shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal
Oh.
stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Fuck, it's like...
I could get
It's everywhere now.
I
want to put him down one.
Yeah, interrupting his harmonica solo. That's the only appropriate thing to do when someone interrupts you. When you're playing the harmonica, you know, like...
A dead judge.
Gotta put him down.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Okay, let's do the usual. Come on, buddy. No, you don't. Get in front of the car. There we go.
Wake up!
It's for being such
Not
a shitty
again.
human being.
They were asking for it.
Oh, that one would have hurt. Yeah, I'll just leave without you. I'll run over his hat some more.
You're dragging your feet.
You're dragging your feet.
Are you blind? That's your own fault.
Yeah. That's your own fault. Oh my god. Okay. So what have we got here? We're still on Vice. Okay. I thought... Imagine being a bystander witnessing this. Yeah. Like, dude, what the fuck? It's fine, I'm a cop. I can get away with this sort of stuff. Okay. I'm gonna do a Lord of the Rings, the 11T Club. It's my 111th birthday. I think I might take a bit of a break here. I do have something I have to do for about half an hour, but then I'll definitely come back and keep streaming, because I'm really enjoying these Vice cases so far. So this one's another morphine related case, so I feel like we're getting close to the source of the morphine. The only thing I'm a bit puzzled by at this point is Courtney Sheldon and that doctor, the Fontaine doctor. I know that Courtney was involved in the robbery of the morphine, because he said that to Fontaine. Now it's just understanding Fontaine's part in this, because I feel like if we can remember, he set up some guy, one of his patients, to burn a house down full of people, a whole family. So Fontaine's definitely a scumbag. It's just getting to the root of how bad he really is, and putting him away, hopefully, either in the ground or behind bars. Either would do me. But yeah, I will. I shall be live again in about half an hour. If you're still on, Lockie, feel free to head back, man. Yeah, definitely going to continue this. This is awesome. Yeah, either would be sufficient. Either or would be sufficient. Yeah, absolutely. I certainly will. All right. Sweet, sweet. Well, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you shortly.